Hey, right now I'm going to talk to you about how to become a millionaire step by step. Hey, it's Ted McGrath, and I'm about to jump into how to become a millionaire step by step. So I've got this free gift for you right now on how to become a millionaire. You can grab it right now. So here's the thing. There's 6 steps that I'm going to teach you right now on how to become a millionaire. So here's the key. A lot of people will tell you, get your financial situation right, jump in and start saving and investing, but I'm going to tell you something different. And that is, have a dream and a vision. I'll tell you why. I made a lot of money when I was 21 years old, okay? And I made a lot of money in my 20s. But I made that money and then I overdosed from drugs and alcohol and I almost died. So if money is your only purpose and you just want to become a millionaire and you just want to make money, then I have a feeling that you might get to the end of the rainbow and you might be like, well, I'm not really fulfilled, I'm not really happy. See, I made a lot of money in my 20s, but I wasted it on nightclubs, I wasted it on clothes, I wasted it on all kinds of stuff that I spent money on. And then at the end of the day, I didn't invest as much as I could have because I was in a job that I didn't really love. So being in that job, I was like, well, because I don't love going to work every day and because I don't love my life, I'll just go out to the nightclubs and I'll live like a rock star at night, and during the day I'll live in hell. And so I had no real desire to create my future and my life, and I had no real desire to save money because I had no future that I was looking forward to. So why even save money? Why make lots of money if you don't have a future use for that money that's going to do good in the world, that's going to serve people, and it's going to help you live your dream along the way? So first and foremost, whether you're in a profession or you have your own business or you want to start a business, start with the dream and the vision in mind first. I believe we are what we dream. And I believe not enough people in the world dream. And many people dream, but they never tell anybody about it. So to become a millionaire, how I made millions of dollars and how I became a millionaire was really simple. I dreamed a better dream. I dreamed a dream that was authentic to myself. And I kept on dreaming. And when people said, wow, you're crazy, or when my family looked at me and was like, he's doing what? I knew that that dream was on purpose for me. I knew that that vision meant something to me. And when it was my vision, I could see into the future. I could see how all the dots connected. It was really simple. But I had to start listening to my own voice. So the number one rule of becoming a millionaire is you must listen to the voice of your dream, your own authentic voice of what your vision is and what you want to create in the world. And it doesn't matter what anybody else says. If you believe it to be true, I believe it will come true. That's what dreams are made of. So start off with that. Now, if you're putting that in the context of a dream or the profession that you're in now, or I should say a business or the profession you're in now, what is the dream you have for yourself? What is the vision you see for yourself? You see, as a young kid, at 6 years old, I was doing magic tricks in front of my parents. But it took me 30 more years because I was blinded by alcohol and drugs and chasing money and chasing the wrong ladder of success. I was blinded for years until I was like 36 years old. I woke up one day, I was like, I want to write a play on my life story. I didn't have any acting experience other than about 6 years old doing magic tricks and doing some impersonations. 30 years later, I'm like, I want to write a play. And I started writing a play. I want to play 12 characters on stage. And I started doing it. I want to go into film and movies. And so I'm writing a script right now and producing a movie. That's what dreams are made of. So it's great to have money when you're going to put it to use that's going to make a difference in the world for you and other people. So start with what your dream is, what your vision is. Now, the great thing is putting that into a business and putting it into a way where you can make money. A lot of times people say you can't make money with your dreams. That's not true. It's totally not true. I have so many different ways that I'm going to monetize the play right now. I make money from performing in my play. All kinds of ways that I make money with it. I've integrated it to my business. So if you learn the things that I'm about to teach you right now, then you'll control your dream. And that's one of the keys to becoming a millionaire is when you control your dream and your vision and you have control of it, you can make money off of it, okay? So the old adage of like art and business don't mix, totally false information, completely false. The old adage of like, you have to go do this and get this profession as a financial advisor, or you gotta do X, Y, Z, or you gotta be a teacher, or you gotta get a stable job. It's the biggest crock ever created and invented. Right? That's called invention by somebody who's really wealthy and wants to keep other people down and sells them a whole bill of goods of how they need to live their life, and that's why we got the middle class, right? So at the end of the day, you need to be living your dream. If you want to be wealthy and you want to be in the top percentile of people, you need to follow your dream. So that's the first thing I have to say to you, okay? So put that dream in the context of your business. Now, what's your business going to be? Dream it up. What do you want it to be? Observe what's going on out there in the world. Pick an industry that interests you. Start to look, get an idea based off what you're seeing on how to improve it and how it works for you and how it works for others. That's one of the first starts of creating a business. You start to observe and you look. When I was in the insurance business and I left, I didn't know anything about the speaking industry. I didn't know anything about like selling products online like I do right now. One of the ways I've made millions is I sell products online. I teach people speaking. I teach people, how to market their business. I teach people how to grow their business. I teach people sales. I teach people how to find their brand and their message. I teach them all that stuff and I get paid for it, millions of dollars. How? I created these ideas. I just looked around in the market. I was like, oh, okay, I get this. I've done this in my previous profession. Let me just repackage it, make it my own, tell my story, and create my brand. So that's what I did. So observe the marketplace to find out maybe what business you're going into or how to actually improve the business that you have. But if you have a business already and you're in an industry and you feel stuck, here's the idea. Innovate. Dream something up. Be creative. Do something different. I have an entire idea of how I'm going to transform the film industry. Entire idea. Okay, I'm not going to say it right now because I don't want to go out to millions of people, but it's an amazing idea. It doesn't exist right now. And it's from the skill sets that I've developed. Okay? So I want you to first dream it up, and that's the first step that I want you to take. The second thing I want you to think about is what is the actual message? What are you trying to say? So if I was going to dream up a business like I have a marketing company where I'm marketing different products online, right? So I got this business, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go create a marketing business and I'm gonna market lots of products and I'm gonna make money doing it. Or I'm gonna create a speaking business and I'm gonna speak to people. I would have to have a message, right? It's one thing to have an idea, to know the space I'm gonna go into, I have to have a message. Now, my message is not like go market, go sell, go do this. My message is we are what we dream. This is what I believe. It's like my manifesto, we are what we dream. That's how I live my life. So I believe the reason somebody should become a millionaire, the reason somebody should start a business, the reason somebody should go after the things that they want to do is because they should dream up what they want for their life. Make sense? So that's my message that represents who I am. So whether I'm in the marketing space or the speaking space or I'm doing my play or I'm creating my movie, the underlying message, like the movie and the play that I have, is like I have a hidden dream. And that hidden dream manifested and came out, and that's why I've made millions of dollars, because I followed my passion, my purpose, my ideas. All right? And I actually kept the money, and I didn't spend it on all this frivolous stuff, or I didn't spend it on nightclubs, or I didn't blow it on all kinds of things that were useless to me. I actually kept the money because I love what I do. So when I earn money, I actually appreciate it now. So there's an element of that of like, I love what I do. I help people. I feel worthy to have my money. I should keep my money. I should make more and more money. So money's a very, very good thing when you put it to use, and also you put it to use in a purpose that's gonna also serve people, okay? So the second thing is think of the message. What is your message that you wanna send to the world? A lot of people just focus on the product, like, hey, I'm selling XYZ, but you look at some of the great brands, like they all have manifestos, they all have something they believe in that represents the brand, and then they go out and sell the products. So I would start with thinking about what the message is, then from there go, okay, what's the product? Now you might flip-flop it and go, okay, I'm gonna sell this product and here's the message. But then what's the product that you're gonna sell in the world? And there's all kinds of ways to create products of what you wanna sell. I mean, today, in today's world, you can create digital products where you'd be surprised how big the how-to industry is, like the information industry, how to do this, like how to buy a house, how to buy a car, like how to learn how to swim, how to be good at math, how to learn cooking, how to grow a business, like how to make millions of dollars. Like all these are how-to industry. There's a huge industry out there, if you've ever thought about looking into it, about where you can teach people based on a skill set that you have, and you can go out and make millions. That's how I've done it. Then there's a whole other industry out there of stuff that you can do with hard products. Any product you want to sell. You could sell cameras, you could sell flip charts, you could sell anything you want to sell in the world, and you could make millions of dollars. But I think the most important thing is actually knowing that you have a passion behind it. Because if you're just going to sell a product for the sake of making money, well, it kind of defeats the purpose. Like, I was really passionate when I got in this industry to get out there and get online and get my message, get my products out to the world. All right? Now, at this point in where I'm at, my new direction of where I'm going is utilizing my marketing skills to blow up my entertainment career. So once I started to get everything I thought I could get out of this career of selling products online, I decided that, wow, I've developed a skill set from growing this business and making millions. Now let me put that skill set to an even better use. Let me use the skills that I've developed on sales and marketing that I'm going to talk to you about in a second, about becoming a millionaire. Those skill sets are helping me expand into any industry I want to go in now. So while you're going to create a product, you should pick a product for sure that you have some passion and some purpose behind, because otherwise money's not enough. Money's not enough because you'll stop and eventually get bored of the product. Now you can develop a company and then all of a sudden it evolves into something new as you grow skill sets and you grow your interests, and all of a sudden you wake up one day, you're like, whoa, I want to do that thing too. And here's the great thing about being on your path to becoming a millionaire. To become a millionaire, you have to have skill sets. So it's not just about having a product. In point number 3, you also need to learn sales, right? Every great entrepreneur that I've met has some ability to sell, even if they never considered themselves a salesperson. They're selling people on the future. They're selling people on a bigger future that they can't see right now. Entrepreneurs have a vision, right? Which is why in point number 1, this idea about having a vision and a dream, like what are people going to get excited about? Are they going to get excited about a vision of something and a possibility, or simply just a product? If you want to be great in your business, the great people, they sell a product, but they sell a vision about that product and a message about that product that relates to human beings and relates to humanity. So your selling of your product is not just selling the product. Your selling of your product is actually selling the dream. Different perspective, right? Sell the dream. So many people are out there just selling the product, selling the product, selling the product, sell the dream. Sell the vision of what's possible in somebody's life when they consume your product. As simple as that product might be, it's going to enhance their life. Sell what that product represents and people will buy the product all day long. Right? So sales skills and salesmanship or saleswomanship is super, super important for you to be really, really good at what you do. And I'll tell you the secret to sales right now. I'll sum it up in one word. It's really, really simple. Not one word, one sentence. Sales is standing for somebody else's transformation when they're not ready to stand for themselves yet. People want things. They just don't give themselves permission to have it lots of times. So if you inspire them with the vision, if you inspire them with the dream, people will then buy the product. Get them to step in and believe in themselves. Get them to step in and believe that they deserve what you have, and people will buy your product all day long. So be really, really good at that, and you will inspire people to action all day long, because sales really isn't about closing anybody. I didn't become a millionaire by closing tons of people. I became a millionaire by inspiring people to take action on their vision and their dreams. It's really quite simple. So now the final piece of the puzzle is this. You got to have marketing, okay? If you're a brand, right, which everybody is a brand, we're all walking around with some type of message. So I believe if you work for a company, you're still a brand. You have your own unique personality, your own unique identity. Every entrepreneur, they're a brand. If they're selling widgets and they're like, well, I'm not the brand, well, I think a great CEO should also be the brand. Look at Steve Jobs. Like, you identify Apple with Steve Jobs still, and he's not even here, right? He became a brand and it enhanced the company. So I think every CEO should be a brand, and they should think of themselves as a brand. How you act, how you speak, what you do, people are watching. So you are a brand whether you like it or not, everywhere you go. So ultimately, at the end of the day, you're always marketing yourself. When you go out to a restaurant, when you go talk to people, when you communicate, you're constantly marketing yourself. So why not take what you're already doing and bring it online? Why not pick up a camera, an iPhone, and shoot a video about your product or your service? See, with a simple iPhone, if I had it right now, I'd show it to you, but you know what one looks like anyway. So with a simple iPhone, I pick it up and I pop a video, and I put these up on YouTube and Facebook and Instagram all day long. Now here's the thing. Did I learn marketing because I was in love with marketing? No, I learned marketing because it's a necessity. Every great millionaire knows that marketing is a necessity. Without it, you could have the best kept secret in the world that could actually change people's lives. It could be the greatest product on the face of the earth. It could be the greatest technology ever. And unless you market it, it's going to go nowhere. So what are you going to do? You got to get in the game today of where the future is already here. See, the early adopters are the millionaires. They already see the future and they bring it into present time. Most of the general world has not caught on yet. They don't understand Facebook or YouTube or Instagram. They look at it and they make comments like, oh, you're wasting your time on Facebook or you're wasting your time on Instagram. I'm not wasting my time. I'm on there all the time, 24/7, 365, print money. For every dollar I put in advertising, I'm making $4 back. Hundreds of thousands of dollars I'm making every single week in my business. How am I doing it? Really simple. I'm doing it by advertising. I learned marketing. I learned to speak to a camera because I knew I had to speak to people. I learned to make millions because I was willing to share a message and be vulnerable. And so if you're thinking about marketing right now, I want you to think about one very simple thing. How can you become a great marketer? And I can tell you right now, pick up a phone, shoot a video, start getting your message out to the world. Because it's as simple as that. If you stand up and you tell people what you stand for as an entrepreneur, what you stand for as a leader, what you stand for as a person, people will start to recognize your brand. The more they see your brand, the more familiar you be, the more familiar you are, the more they'll buy. And that's what you want. You want people buying your products, programs, and services. In doing that, you want to serve humanity with what you're doing. So pick something that you have a dream of doing. Learn the things that I just talked about. If you implement these things and you follow this step-by-step formula, then at the end of the day, you too can become a millionaire as well. So I hope this serves you, and don't forget the gift, how to become a millionaire. More extensive, more in depth, it's right here, grab it. This is just the surface that I scratched. There's way more to know on how to become a millionaire. So grab the free gift right now, subscribe to my channel. I got more free videos like this. I want to give them to you, so subscribe to the channel. And if you like this video, if you took away a tidbit and you're like, wow, that was useful, that was something new, or that's something that I could apply, I'd love you to like the video. It would really help me, and it would serve me in getting my message out to the world and changing people's lives, and you'd be helping me live my dream. So I'd appreciate it if you do that. And then down below, if you have questions, let me help you live your dream. Okay, ask a question in the comment section. I will respond to it, and I will see you soon, my friend. Take care.